Do you see that? A pregnant woman. I could only put that two together. I couldn't give you more. You know what I mean? Like this one is like mixed feelings. Right there, you'll be like, should I laugh or should I cry? And that is real life from Nigeria. Are you with me? And that is why some are now saying that the situation, because you see, there is an increase in burglary now, burglary and theft. I saw a video of a woman's kiosk in Edo State in Benin. And God knows, right? They dug under that container shop. They dug under it. They broke the concrete floor. And when they got into a shop, they packed all they could pack and they sat there. They ate bread, drank a juice, minerals, soft drinks, right? They got at soft drinks and all of that, and they left. People are walking into people's compound to come and steal ordinary clothes or anything they can steal. The situation has gotten that bad that some are now saying, if you go steal, they go catch you. And before they know, say now hunger, they worry you that they come go kill you. Is it not better to just find somewhere and faint? Here you get. Normal, sha. There is this public advice to everybody who might want to consider that idea under this technonomic. Okay? So I advise you not to go into crime. There are other advantages and disadvantages. Did you see that woman, the first one in the video? She fell down in a mall where they got her Sprite. The second man fell down on the road next to a food vendor. They brought him rice and juice. Even when he saw the food, he no get strength to chop him. Did you see the way he was looking like, so I am still here. Something like he's surprised, like, I'm still here. I thought that was it. God knows when last he had meal. Do you understand that, right? So if you have to go out there and faint, make sure you do that in a mall where there will be a lot of people. Okay. And then, or restaurants. Don't go to expensive restaurants too. Food canteen. But somehow people believe that I am casting it right now. But anyway, may your situation not get to that. Okay. But that yours is not getting to that or hasn't gotten to that doesn't mean that every day people are not falling into this. But ladies and gentlemen, do not make a mistake, okay? To go and faint where they will tell everybody to go and buy picnic for you. Nobody go buy you picnic. From what I hear, they said milk olokpeti di naira, 700 naira. Bo ba daku pere. Like tobacco lo sopo lo fi mo daku shere in the wrong place. Ní Òkété Pupa yìí, they go bury you. You get what I mean? You understand? That's just on the side. And in the south, apart from people, I think people are scared to actually really go out there and do something to get themselves out of the mess, right? In the north, and they saw Dangote trailer. This is a business of somebody now. I don't know if that person probably have insurance. That you see Dangote trailer loaded with cement doesn't mean that Dangote get the cement, yo. That you see trailer, they write Dangote on it, and it is loaded with bag of rice. That doesn't mean say na Dangote get the bag of rice, yo. A supplier, an hustler like you, maybe not like you, an hustler who is running his or her business, they are those who are ferrying those content of those trailers. So even the trailers that are being driven, no be Dangote get all of them. Some are putting Dangote on it for the sake of, you know what I mean, now Nigeria safety. If you see Dangote, maybe the bribe from Dangote truck driver is different from the bribe the police charge non-Dangote trucks. You know, the quota system arranged, right? So in I think it's somewhere in Niger or so, right? Immediately they saw Dangote truck. Kojuma ribi gbogbara logun loba hijack here. Hunger ò ṣe nǹkan téèyàn fi ń ṣeré bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Ẹni tí bí bá ti parí, ebi tó pa bọ́, ebi pa born again ni, ó lè mú born again ni kó ṣẹ́kù. North lélẹ́yìí o, they were stealing bag of rice from Dangote truck.
Kun ga yadda ake ta kwasan kayan nan, ake ta kokowa maza da mata. Ga hinan kowa gudu yake da kaya yadda yake so, kun gani? Kun ga yadda abun yake? Kun gani? Kun gani? Kun ga yadda abun yake ta tafiya ko? Maza da mata kowa ɗiba yake san ran shi ana guje-guje. Kun gani? To ba ka da daman ka ce za ka tara ma nan. 'Yan sandan masu rasa yadda za su yi da su wallahi. Ka gani? Saboda haka dai abin da ya samu kawai shi kenan, al'amarin nan sai dai mai fatan alkhairi kawai. Allah dai rufa mana asiri. A yi nan kaya abin da aka samu. Ka gani? Ina ɗauka. Allah ya.
I thought it was just me. I was waiting to hear Aram, 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 Aram. Damboroba, Aram, Damboroba, or Aram, Damboroba, Bina, Damboroba, Aram. But there is nowhere in that clip that I heard Aram. Because Onga said, no, they obey Sharia. And when the assaultant said, at a point, they may not be able to control their people anymore. But that trailer didn't break down, no. No, it didn't break down. They formed human shield, human roadblock. The woman, the driver, she mistakenly brake last somebody or more. All of this because Tifnumbu told you subsidy was gone when he had no real plan to cushion the effect of that. No plan. All those people writing English in your WhatsApp, the ones all this nonsense that your parents are forwarding to you from WhatsApp, they say forward it to 10 people, forward it to, they're good. Soon they forward some of them. You better talk to your parents. Not just talk to them. You better actually open up seriously. You better stop this nonsense, mommy or uncle. Because people like this, I want you to listen to this video. But before you watch this video, okay, is in Yoruba. So all of you who are not secret, closet, Agbadorian, because this is where you will now know if your neighbor that is pretending to be concerned about the situation in Nigeria, okay? And they have been forming peace call on social media. And I know you are angry. I know everybody is upset. But let us all think they are not neutral. This is the stage you get to know if your neighbor, the person sitting next to you in this temple right now, consider yourselves, even though you are watching from your individual devices, devices rather, consider yourself as being in a single hall, okay? And then see the next person next to you right now as a neighbor. And I want you to begin to rehearse the type of cause and causes that you are going to type in your language. Don't type in English. Type in Yoruba too. Type in Igbo. Type in Tifi. Type in every other language you can, because you know what this person is about, what this person is actually spreading. This person, who seems not to have regretted anything at all in whatever role she played, in bringing this hunger, poverty, destruction, and death upon you, especially those of you who have already become victims. Whatever role she played, she has no regrets. And people like her, wherever you see them, if you see them physically, wherever you see them online, send them private messages, like correct. You get that? So this person is probably, she should be around maybe 55, or I don't know if she'll be up to 60. She is practically trying to gaslight the Yorubas amidst all these economic ruins. There is no special shop or special place that Yorubas are getting anything for less. Not even anything to say, oh, there is some palliative special one they are giving to Yorubas. Nothing. But people like this are in the business of making you feel like anything that comes towards the Fnumbu is against Yoruba. Now, while you are putting together all those courses, you are going to begin to ask her, for those of you who understand Yoruba, you'll be asking her that what exactly would the Yorubas say Tifnumbu has contributed to the Yoruba land in the last, at least in the last 24 years. You see that card of they brought democracy, they fought for democracy. And Olori Buruku that said that to you. Now let's listen to it before we go forward. Further rather.
Ẹ kú ojúmọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi. Ẹ gbà mí láyè kí n ṣe fídíò yìí ní èdè Yorùbá torí pé àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá gangan àwọn ni wọ́n ní. Ẹ̀yin ni mo fẹ́ bá sọ̀rọ̀. Ṣé ẹ máa rò pé àṣejù wa ó ń pọ̀ jù báyìí? Ebi ń pa wá o, 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 ebi ń pa wá o. Ẹ jẹ́ àdẹ́dẹ́dẹ́ mìíràn o. Ègùn ló sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Tí ẹ bá wò dáadáa lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà yìí, àkọ́kọ́ tí ọmọ Yorùbá tó máa ní olórí nìyẹn, rántí ohun ọ̀jẹ́ Awólọ́wọ̀ ò débẹ̀ o. MK Abíọ́lá ṣe ó ṣe tì. Ẹnìkan ṣoṣo tí à ń wò tá à ń pé bóyá Yorùbá ni, tí wọ́n ní bóyá Yorùbá ni, òun l'Ọbásanjọ́. Ṣẹ̀dẹ̀ rí pé tiwọn ó tún ní bá nínú nítorí pé ológun ni. Àwọn ológun yẹn kẹ̀dẹ̀ ní wọ́n máa ń bára wọn ṣe papọ̀ ni. Ẹ jẹ́ ká dẹ̀ẹ́lẹ̀ díẹ̀díẹ̀. Kí lẹ̀ ránṣẹ́ sí? Ẹ má jẹ́ kí wọ́n mú ọ̀rọ̀ ẹnu yín kí wọ́n sọ pé ẹ̀yin gangan tí ẹ ní olórí, ẹ̀yin lẹ sọ pé ẹ fẹ́ níbẹ̀. Ẹ ti mọ̀ wà tí àwa Yorùbá máa ń wù. Wọ́n fẹ́ràn ara wọn dénú, ẹ̀tanú, kèéta, àrán kan, oríṣiríṣi nǹkan. Arẹni tó ń lọ sókè kẹ́ lẹ́yìn lẹ́yìn fẹ́ gbé wálẹ̀. Àwọn ìwà tó kù díẹ̀ káàtó tó wà láàrin wa nìyẹn tá àti ẹ̀ tí ìmójútó ẹ̀ tá àmọ́ bá a ṣe fẹ́ ṣe. Ẹ jẹ́ àdẹ́lẹ̀ o. Ẹ jẹ́ ká ronú dáadáa o ọmọ Yorùbá o. Kí Tinubu kó tó débẹ̀, òun ni gbogbo nǹkan tí wọ́n ní Nàìjíríà. Àwọn iṣẹ́ tá à ń ṣe, mo wo fídíò kan, àwọn kan ní kí wọ́n wá wo àwọn ẹlẹ́ran ní apá ìpínlẹ̀ kan, ẹ wo gbogbo tébù, kò sí èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ́. Ẹran lẹ́yìn tà. Ṣé ẹ mọ̀ tí àwọn ẹlòmíín tà ní orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà tó yẹ pé ẹkọ́nọ́mì wa ó ti gbé wọn kúrò nídìí ẹ̀. Ẹ wá béèrè lọ́wọ́ àwọn èèyàn, àwa tá à ń ṣe export tó yẹ pé à ń fi oúnjẹ ilẹ̀ wa àfi ránṣẹ́ sí òkè òkun, ó ní agbára jù. Àwọn gangan ní àwọn tó ń ṣe export tó ń ṣe import, àwọn ní kíní ìbájú pẹ̀lú owó tó ń lọ sókè tó ń lọ sódò yìí. Sẹ́yìn tẹ́ ẹ jẹ́ Yorùbá, ṣé ẹ ronú sabotage? Ẹ ronú débẹ̀ pé ó mà ṣeé ṣe pé àwọn èèyàn kan ló fẹ́ kí omi kó tẹ̀yìn wọ̀gbìn wa lẹ́nu. Ẹ jẹ́ a ní sùúrù náà. Gbogbo owó tó jẹ́ mẹ́ta tá a ti délé ayé yìí o, bẹ̀rẹ̀ látòrí olórí orílẹ̀-èdè kan, mi ò fẹ́ dárúkọ ni o, tí wọ́n bọ́ kakí sílẹ̀, tí wọ́n wà lórí ìjókòó lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí. Ẹ mọ̀ tí wọ́n dánwò nílùú iná, ẹ mọ̀ ìgbà tí wọ́n ti ń fowó orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà tí wọ́n ti fi ń ṣòfò. Olórí orílẹ̀-èdè kan nígbà tó kúrò ń bẹ̀, Àbújá, tó bá lọ sí Àbújá nígbà yẹn, o lè rí hòtẹ́ẹ̀ tó fẹ́ sùn. Òun náà wá láti apá ibì kan, mi ò fẹ́ dárúkọ nítorí fídíò yìí fún ìran Yorùbá ni. tó bá lọ sí Àbújá ò lè rí hòtẹ́ẹ̀lì tó fẹ́ sùn. Àwọn ọmọ àdúgbò wọn, àwọn tá a dẹ̀ sọ yìí, àwọn lẹ̀yà tó kéré jù lórílẹ̀‐èdè yìí, wọ́n á ti ra gbogbo hòtẹ́ẹ̀lì pa. Ẹlòmíì ò sanwó ọdún méjì ọdún mẹ́ta, wàá wọ́ọ̀kì síbẹ̀ kò ní ríbi tó fẹ́ sùn bẹ́ẹ̀. Ohun tí ò bá yé wa gẹ́gẹ́ bí Yorùbá, ẹ jẹ́ ká máa béèrè o. Ẹ wá wo gbogbo àwọn nǹkan tí mò ń sọ sílẹ̀ yìí, bí wọ́n ń fowó ṣòfò wọn fowó ṣòfò. Ṣé tí Emefiele tẹ rí yìí tí kì í ṣe ọmọ Yorùbá, ṣé ìyẹn kò tó nǹkan fún wa ni? 2023 January ó láwa, ọdún tí ò dáa rárá tó burú jáì ni. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ sọ owó nù, ọ̀pọ̀ tajà tí ò rówó gbà títí dì sí lórí tí ò nídìí tọkùnrin yẹn ṣe. Ẹ tún wá wò kan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ lẹ́nu ọjọ́ mẹ́ta yìí o. Olórí orílẹ̀-èdè wọ́n dẹ̀ forge signature rẹ̀, wọ́n fi gbowó jáde. Ẹ̀ka gbogbo yẹn, ẹni tó bá kàwé láàrin wa, ẹni tó lè gbọ́ròyìn, ẹni tó lè kàwé, ẹ máa sọ fún àwọn tó kù díẹ̀ káàtó tá a jẹ́ Yorùbá wípé sùúrù la nídìí. Ẹ wá wo gbogbo òwò àbàjẹ́, gbogbo tó ti bàjẹ́ yẹn lọ́jọ́ tó pẹ́. Nígbà tó wá kọ̀dí sọ́dọ̀ tí wá ń sìn, àwa fẹ́ kí wọ́n parí kí ẹni tá a fi síbẹ̀ kó ṣe kinní yẹn láàrin oṣù mẹ́sàn-án. Kò ṣeé ṣe, kò ṣeé ṣe. Tí ará àta bá kórìíra wa, ẹ má jẹ́ kí àwa tá a wà nílé ká kórìíra. Mi ò fẹ́ kí fídíò yìí kó pọ̀ rárá, màá tún sọ míì láìpẹ́. Yorùbá ẹ ronú o, ẹ ṣé, thank you, bye.
Nuisance leleyi. Nuisance leleyi.
I know it was all blah, 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 right? And I'm glad that I finally got her name. Something Obanla or what have you, right? Is that her, right? She's a friend to Tifnumbu's daughter, Folashade Ojo, who is your Iyaloja general, right? And then her husband is the recent one just appointed as head of Federal Housing Authority. Did you see how she was like going from left to right and trying to, she couldn't even like really convince anybody who is sensible as Yoruba, except for the fact that to blackmail you and say, you know, Yoruba, you know, these things are already spoiled before, and all of that. Don't let them say, since Yorubas don't want him, that is why he's losing. Did you subscribe that your life is going to be cut short just to have a Yoruba man as president of Nigeria? Did you subscribe to that? I don't think so. Listen to this guy.
We are tired of it. Because I vote for our president, Mr. Tinubu, but this is not his promise for us. We are tired of sovereign. Gari one, ewa one, gas one, everything it don't cost. We are tired of it. Even power now, we are eating for you. No more endurance of it, no more endurance.
Okay, kí lẹ fẹ́ kó ṣe báyìí?
Ó ti sú wa.
Kí lẹ fẹ́ kí wọ́n?
Tí agbára rẹ̀ ò bá ká, ó resign. Ó resign. This is what Sunday Igboho is fighting for us.
Some people are just not happy because they are hungry. The angry people who want real, life. Those of you who are angry that you deserve good governance, right? Those of you that they can't blackmail because there is no market for Yoruba, there is no market for Igbo. They will blame Igbos. They've told you that it is the Igbos who are selling things expensive because they are the one bringing things. Oh, do you know that the Igbos are the ones controlling the financial sector of Nigeria? Now they will be reminding all of you the importance of Igbos, right? They are the ones who are, we suspect saboteur. That is why the Shettima, Shettima, boldly said, some people, they sabotage them. Obi and Atiku, you are suspect. We need to check all these opposition people. They are the ones who are making it hard for Tifnumbu. I'm going to tell you more of something you should know. But here is the Shettima.
I want you, hello, Nigeria.
Glory Buruku man first sound like somebody where go school before he go anywhere. They go write quotable quotes for him. This one, Alexandra Baldwin. It was Thomas Sheffield who said in 1661 that a nation is a nation of people that they go write quotable. No, that most of it you will not understand what he's saying. I'm just saying it to you. Here you get. So the weary na terrorist you. Terrorist is a terrorist sympathizer. Let's be very clear about that one. Okay? Let's go back to him. You go here and I go blame somebody.
I want you, fellow Nigerians, to invest your trust in Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He means well for the nation. I have seen his soul. He has a clean heart. And we know the consequences of unveiling a masquerade. There were albatrosses round the Nigerian neck. The albatross of subsidies, where billions of naira or even trillions of naira were going into pockets of individuals. But we are on the path to redemption. Wherever Nigeria goes is worth repeating. That's where Africa goes. 1 out of every 4 black men is a Nigerian. And by 2050, Nigeria will be the 3rd most populous nation on earth. We are going to surpass the United States. 1 out of every 3 Nigerian, out of every 3 Africans will be a Nigerian. We have to make this country work. We have to move beyond politics. We are now in the phase of governance. Sadly, some of our countrymen are still in the political mode. They are the practitioners of violence, advocating that they are Nigeria, our own country, our one and only Nigeria, should go the Venezuela way. Some are agitating that we should go the Lebanon way. But Nigeria is greater than any one of us here. Nigeria will.
Nuisance lele.
I told you. That is the person that will take over from Kolu when Kolu die. If he dies in that office now, okay? That's the guy. Finally. For those of you who are still hoping that Nigeria, maybe something can save Nigeria. Finally. See, Nigeria life don't spoil. Are you Nigeria to budget? And those are the guys behind it. Do you understand? Is working towards making, because your population is going to go to 250 million. I've been at 200 million. 250 million. So that, every 5 black, 4 of them is in Nigeria. Every 5 African, 3 of them is in Nigeria. We must make this country work. President Tinubu loved this country. Oh, President Tinubu won this country. I told you, don't listen to what they're saying. It is what they are doing. All right? I'll give you a quick one so that I don't go be like, say, myself, just they fire them and you be thinking, I don't take them personal. Yes, it is personal. Life of the people who have been affected, including the life of my own family people, family members in Nigeria, my loved ones in Nigeria. Yes, it is personal. But anyway, let me give you the back story. Tinubu removed the subsidy. That's what he announced to you. By then giving a free fall to what later happened to your country and your economy. They had no single plan, nothing at all as planned. It was just governance and inshallah. Here you get. Oh yeah, go say them. Oh yeah, we don't type your speech is ready. Oh yeah, go read them. Kind of. Okay. Then they brought in Cardoso. After Cardoso, they also brought what's that guy's name? Finance minister again. What's that guy's name? Wale. What's that guy's name? Wale what? Wale whatever. I know. Anyway, the one for your finance. I can't remember the name anyway, so I will remember later. They brought the 2. All this about Bakus, all these ignoramuses, these crumbitas as slickers. They were waiting for Wale Oke. I think it's Wale Oke, right? And Cardoso. These are a great economist who helped Tinubu to build Lagos. 2 banks liquidated under Cardoso when he was the chairman of those banks. 2 banks died under him. Tinubu brought him back because, he has a job to do. Okay, and he's doing it right now. to tank Nigeria and completely destroy Nigeria. The guy is now saying his job, Wale Edun, God bless you, Wale Edun. So yeah, the guy is now saying that his job is the most difficult job after Tifnumbu's job. Shera we rely in Ishemiji. Two jobless rogues, incompetent jobless rogues, Abi. He said his job is the most toughest now. They are blaming everything. If to say there were trees in Abuja, like a Mefiole time, they would have cut down trees as well and blame trees in Abuja. It is this Cardoso that announced the floating of Naira. They say, Baba, you don't go float Naira. Wait till you take float time. Paper boat too. Oh, my sink you. You understand now? You won't go float Naira now. Say, okay, we are floating Naira. You can't do that paper boat that we they do. You know that one we do with hand, paper boat, Happy paper canoe, paper canoe. You can't put Naira on top them. You can't put them on top water. You can't rub your hand like, give me time, give it time, give it time. Say, hey, are you sure? Say, yeah, we are floating the Naira. Give it time, give it time. Where is the Naira? They say, if I say don't enter water, do you know where he enter water? We don't know. Hey, they're going to look for Naira. That was why they sent EFCC after the change in Abuja yesterday. They had no plan for you. The oil marketers that they said they removed subsidy from. Do you even understand when they say something is removed and we're not paying for it anymore? It simply means that the price will never be the same. And the more people bring them in, according to what they told, they said the more people bring the product in, it will become cheaper. But yet you are telling people that they must not change the price from 610 Naira or 615 Naira per liter. Like, are you mad? You are government. You are not giving me money. Now you're going to tell me how much I should sell my stuff, right? Who does that? So who does that? Anyway, Tifnumbu did that. And that was the way these Tifnumbunomists are putting together the economy that you are acting like it must be some people who are trying to make it hard. Nigeria has no single dollar in their vault anymore. No single dollar. Country, Nigeria country. Even me, I get dollar. I'll show you. Nigeria no get dollars anymore. Nearly 2 years ago now, okay, we did year one this naming in Glasgow. So people spray me money, but not dollars, okay? But we don't spend dollars in in the UK. In the Central Bank of Nigeria, there is no single $1. One by Nibemo. Tifnumbu decided to use 12 billion naira crude oil, $12 billion crude oil to borrow $3.3 billion. Where is that money? They've given them the money. They shared the money with the same oil marketers, their friends. When Tifnumbu said he was removing subsidy, it was only replacing those who were stealing that money they were sharing, they call subsidy, to his own people. The moment the whole change of seat is completed, they started paying them the subsidy in dollar subsidy. They played you. Today, Nigeria has no single forex, and it is telling. You are now acting surprised. Maybe now some saboteurs, they are quoting this figure. How can a naira be 1,800 to real long? What is going on? Some people hate this country. Nobody hate the country more than Tifnumbu and APC. Egbe. Listen to this woman. She's one of them, right?
Normally, I don't pick my calls at night. But then I saw a message saying that Asiwaju wants to talk to you around 11 p.m. So I gave them a reply. I'm waiting. Immediately they saw my text, they called me back. And Asiwaju called me. He says, Hajia, I said, sir. He said, I respect your stance on not accepting the appointment. I said, yes, sir. Because I can't be a zombie. I just can't follow you because you said I should follow you. Let me know what you have for us up north. Because if I made a mistake on Buhari, with you, the truth is written on the horizon. So I have to know what you have for us. He said he's in London, that if I can, I should go over. He offered to buy me a ticket. I said, no, sir, I can afford a ticket. And then he said, can I get a hotel for you? I said, yes, that I will appreciate. I took the next Lufthansa to London. I saw him that same night, and we sat. And I said, sir, the reason why I'm not accepting your appointment is because I don't know what you have for us up north. Because in the north, every single person is either waiting to be killed or kidnapped. We can't go on like this. What is your blueprint for us? He told me that he doesn't have anything for us. I said, you mean, sir, you don't have a blueprint? He said, I can't have a blueprint because if I have a blueprint, I'll be stepping on too many toes and they might even kill me. This was what he said. I said, but sir, how can you rule without a blueprint? He said, I will only make a blueprint after winning the elections. I said, there will be a lot of distractions after winning the elections. You have to keep your eyes on the ball. He said, well, you know what? If you have anything you want me to put in my manifesto, then please bring it. I told him that I have an elders. We have a network for national salvation. I have our elder. I'll go meet him in Paris the next day. The next day, I left for Paris. I didn't get to see him, but we came back to London. We sat, and we already had a template. So he gave me something. We took something about the Almajiri, because the Almajiri is really a menace to us up north. They have been used as cannon fodder. And when you have able-bodied men that are doing nothing, in their millions, you will always get a problem. I told him about that. I wrote about that. I wrote about agriculture. I wrote about security and so many other things. Till date, I have not been allowed to see Asuwaju, to even give it to him. Then I called one of his hangers-on, Ibrahim Masari. Ibrahim Masari, I called him. I said, look, I have this template. What happens? I need to see Asuwaju to give this to him. He said, well, I'm sorry, Hajia, you are late because the manifesto has already been completed. Nasir El-Rufai has given us what the North needs, and according to him, all the North needs is state police. I know Nasir is a very brilliant and patriotic person. There is no way that anyone can tell me that Nasir will do such a thing, Nasir El-Rufai. But in any case, I just said, I was still being patient. Then we started at the campaign council. We've never been invited for any meeting. We've never been invited for any rally. And I have transcended, going to show my face. I can't. We have an appointment with destiny. We have an appointment with prosperity. I can't be condescending. I tried to be patient. In fact, I wrote my letter of resignation over a month ago. But for somebody that I still have so much respect for, that I went to tell him that, look,
that was it. In case if you have forgotten, but the situation right now is not limited to those who subscribe to the ethnic, tribal politics and all these divisive rhetorics, right? Even the Afar, the Sharia Afars, threatening people, calling people infidels. Shege Bawono, you don't touch all of them. They don't speak in Tongo. I'll tell you what they are saying. The last one is even calling for the breakup of Nigeria. May we have like about 6 countries. So how many countries? This Shege, they cannot handle it. This is now like, the middle one is calling that even if na infidel go save all of them right now, they don't mind again. Baba, go take me 1 year. Is God not a marvelous God?
Babu inyamurin da ya zaɓi Muslim in ka cire irin su Malam Ibrahim Ogu da shi da danginsa. Sauran sun zaɓa? Ta yaya kuke ɗiban kuɗin gwamnati kuna basu? Yaya kuɗin noma kun ƙi bamu? Yaya kuke yin wata siyasa ƙarya? ku ba da 'yan kuɗi kaɗan a noma ku ce 'yan arewa sun cinye kuɗi ba gaskiya ba ne. To wani sai ce yarabawa ne da hausawa da fulani ko ba hausawa a gwamnatin muslim ba fulani a gwamnatin muslim ba bare-bari a gwamnatin muslim to muslim na farko musulmi ne bayan rabi, muslim na biyu musulmi ne babarbari, ko ba haka ba ne? To za mu ce ba mu a cikin gwamnatin ne? To yaya aka yi mun ba mu gana mu rabon ba? Ya za a dinga danna mana bashi na ƙarya, inyamurai da ba su yi gwamnatin ba su ɗebe kuɗi ba a bincike su ba sai mu. Kai wannan bai yi ba, wannan bai yi ba. Ina malam
ga babban bakonan kaya karfa
yawwa na yi sa'a.
Duk abin da za ka mana 2027 tana zuwa, inda muna da hankali kuma ba za a sayi wasu daga cikinmu ba. Me na lallashi? Kuma in Najeriya kuke so a raba, to wai menene ma a Najeriya da ba za a raba ta ba cikin salin alin? Ku raba mana ita, ba a kashe kowa ba, kowa ya tafi. Inyamurai su tafi su yi kasar su, Yarbawa su tafi su yi kasar su, mu zo mu yi daula Usmaniyan mu. Dan Allah, dan Annabi, yan arewa ku je ku zaɓi manyan kudu ku ce dan Allah a zo salin alin ana shan shayi a raba ƙasar. Mun gaji. Ku kyale mu, ba talauci ba, kyale mu da talaucin mu. Muna cikin kayan mu. Taman a ciki miki. Ku kyale mu zo mu ga in an raba kasar yanzu mu ga wani wanda zai zo a nan gun kuma mun san shi, ya san iyayensa da garinsu, ya zo ya ce mana zai ci gaba da wannan hawan kawarar, ya ga yadda ake, ya ga kuma yanda za mu yi. Wai har a rinka ana mana barazana, wai mu ci makwance tsoro muke a raba kasar. Dan Allah a raba kasar gobe, a raba kasar sai me? Arewa Allah ya mana arziki, muna da ƙasar noma, muna da ma'adanai, muna da ɗimbin jama'a, muna da kasuwanni, muna da alaƙa daga nan gun. Arzikinmu gabaki ɗaya fa bari in faɗa muku, kafin zuwan turawa daga gabas ne, daga arewa.
Wai misa ba a raba ƙasa ga don Allah a ba kowa tashi. Inyamurai a ba su yi Biafra, Yarbawa a ba su yi Oduduwa Republic, mu ko in Najeriya in su canza mata suna muka yi. Shikenan maganin ƙeya rabuwa. Ni ban san taurin kan da ke ɗiban mutanen mu ka arab, in ba a raba ƙasar shi mai amfanin zama da su. Mutum ne ya riga ya rena ka, bai son ko ni kai bai gani nai, duk kokarin da kai mai bai gani. Don Allah mai amfanin zama da wannan ɗan iska. Don haka Allah, don rahamaka ka kawo kaddara ta sa an karaba Najeriya. Kuma a raba ta uku, ba biyu ba, a raba ta uku. Ya raba a ba su tasu, Inyamurai a ba su tasu, mu ko ba tsaya ga tamu. Da shi kenan ba, amma ku zo kuna ta mai Allah shi ɗebe ma mai albarka man mi.
Alhamdulillah, 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 alhamdulillah rabbil alamin, alhamdulillah rabbil alamin, alhamdulillah, 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 alhamdulillah rabbil alamin, alhamdulillah rabbil
alamin, alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah rabbil alamin. Tifnumbu. You know what somebody told me about APC? When we started the early research about what APC, Egbekegbe, truly mean. Baba, a lot of us found out that APC, Egbekegbe, they were the only group of criminals who succeeded in duping Christians, duping Muslims, duping educated people, duping the illiterates, duping the North, duping the South, duping the young, and duping the old. They dupe the witches, they dupe the wizards. Even Olosho, the witch Olosho, they do promo because of APC, Egbekegbe, in the early 2015. And I can't see a witch. They tell me, say, now God go judge APC. I say, excuse me, have you repented? Or you know be witch again? See, this issue is beyond somebody being a witch. This is not an issue of being a witch. I know that my God will judge APC. I said, really? So then dupe you too. You believed in them. We thought they meant well. Even in the coven, we saw that APC was going to be good. And we thought, okay, yes. I say, well, use your power now. I say, which power? A person will chop, go fit to incantation. APC duped all of them. Come make a lot of supposed intelligent and educated people become so foolish that it is becoming like, it is not just embarrassing now. Otiwa, the mental problems. APC alone. You see all those people where they speak in tongue. You hear Yamiri, Oduduwa, Yamiri, Yarewa, Anama Queen last in it.